What's up, guys? I'm here to bring you What's up, guys? I'm here to bring you some footage of the all-new Stump Jumper from Specialized. Right off the bat, this is a great bike. This is the Expert model, 27.5 long travel, and it's working great. I haven't rode it on a trail yet. I plan to ride it very soon. Tomorrow, actually, and there will be a post-ride review on it after I go to Paladero Canyon next month. But so far, riding it in the neighborhood, riding in the front yard, it feels really nice. One thing that's really noticeable about this bike that makes it step away from others, of course it's got the Specialized fancy stuff, but it is scary quiet. The only thing that makes noise is the noisy hub. And that's really cool. Specialized did a great job about making this bike almost unnoticeable when you're not free hubbing. Now, just to show you, I just dropped it. And no, that wasn't the camera not hearing anything. That was absolutely no noise. This is a scary quiet bike, and I love it for that. Partially the reason is this chainstay. It's got these weird oblong humps. I'm a huge fan of integrated chainstays, but this one is just awesome. Now, some of the features it's got is it's got the pike debonair. I don't know how you say it, but it's got the pike in the front with the debonair charger. That's going to allow you to twist this guy, and instead of 3 big spots, it's going to give you, I think, 12 different little settings between pedal and trail. It's also going to give you some great dampening and all that. The grips it comes with are not these. It comes with Specialized in-house grips, and typically I'm not a fan of in-house brand equipment, but for Specialized I'll make an exception because they do make pretty much everything really well. It does come with the command post, which is another Specialized special, and when you first look at it, it's a bit scary to see how fast it goes up. But when you feel it, it comes up with very little velocity, and it's very easy to not get hurt by it. One thing I don't like about it is instead of stopping wherever, it's got certain little bumps that it stops at. So there's obviously a bottom one, there's one here, and there's quite a few all the way until here. I've had a couple problems with that, but not so far too many. It also comes with the Specialized Purgatory and the Specialized Butcher. I'm not sure why they put this really aggressive one on the front, but it's been working pretty good. I haven't tried climbing in it too much yet, but yeah. It also didn't come with these Shimano clipless pedals. Obviously, it came with the Specialized dirt pedals, which work better than most pedals, but I wouldn't suggest going out of your way to buy these pedals, to buy the Specialized dirts. RockShox Deluxe in the back, very cool. You've got 3 dampening settings. You've got full trail, you've got pedal, and you've got almost lockout. So when you get this dampener all the way at, what's it called? At most, as firm as it gets, I guess, and then you got this guy pointing forward, it's going to be a really, really firm ride. You're not going to get that sinking feeling you got when you ride most other full suspension bikes. And that brings us to the next part that makes this bike special, and that's this weird oblong linkage going on. You've seen it in the Orbea Rayon, and you've seen it in Specialized Demo, I think it was. And now they've got a special name for it, and they made fun of that in their promotional video. If you haven't seen it, it's a really great video, really funny. But yeah, this guy, you can feel a difference. This is a carbon frame. They make a carbon and aluminum frame. This thing had amazing stats for being a carbon bike for $5,500. That's where this guy came in. So in the back here you got full GX Eagle drivetrain, except for this. I don't know what this is, what these cranks are, but you've got the GX Eagle drivetrain by SRAM, obviously. You've got the SRAM Guide R's, I think they're called. I don't know the SRAM Guide lineup, but they feel really good. I haven't tried to service them or anything, but they do feel very good. They've got a nice, well, they've got like the epitome of SRAM brake feel. They don't lock up like a Shimano brake does. They have a nice supple stop, but it still has some good authority, and if you really want to, it's gonna stop you pretty fast. Some of the biggest things on here are the pike up front. Again, this is the Debonair pike. This is a fantastic fork, and it's probably one of the best forks made. It's got Roval Traverse tires on it, and I love orange, and I think the orange looks really good with this glossy kind of grayish blue. It's kind of a stormy sky blue, almost like the sky right now, but it looks really, really good. The paint does not do it justice on any camera at all. I've tried, believe me, especially on their website. It looks pretty nasty, but in real life, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. What else do we have on here? We've got the SWAT box. I think that's what they call it. I don't know, the SWAT compartment. You've got a really fat down tube, and that's so that you can fit a whole bunch of stuff in there. You've also got the Specialized Z cage. It's going to come with it. And I'm going to come a little closer to you guys to show you. It comes with this little SWAT multi-tool. Just get it out, just like that. You got this little bitty SWAT tool with you at all times on your bottle cage. Very cool, and a very cool partnership that they did. On the S-Works stump jumper, you can see the tool in the headset, but for the expert, it's in here. That's okay though. I'm gonna have my Crank Brothers, what's it called? Crank Brothers M19 on me because I like that chain breaker, and it has a great array of tools, as well as a pair of Pedros levers, because those are some of the best levers out there. So this next part of the video, I was not paid to say, I was not offered anything to say. I'm saying this because I would like to be paid to say it, and because it is a genuine thing that I'd like to say. And that is Bicycle Sports Shop. They hooked me up with this bike for the exact retail of Specialized. They also gave me a 2-year, 2-service warranty, or no, a single year, 2-service warranties. So I get 2 services. That's going to cover quite a bit on this bike that could go wrong within those 2 years. There's 2 services that I can bring it in for. A custom fitting, that's a $100 value coupon. A few other things. I think I got a free bike rental for a free half-day bike rental. And one more thing. I forget what it was, but I'll come back to you on that. But Bicycle Sports Shop really hooked me up with this thing, and they really got me set for it. I haven't gone in for the fitting yet, but I think I will next time I go back to Bicycle Sports Shop. I wanted to get my clipless pedals on here so that I can have that, so that they can tune those as well. There's not a lot to say. It's a really great bike. I've already gone tubeless. I picked up a thing of tubeless sealant, and that was all I need. It came with some valve stems, which was great. I don't know if that was a Bicycle Sport thing or if the stump jumper actually comes with the valve stems, but it came with valve stems. These are tubeless ready rims, and this is a tubeless ready butcher tire and a butcher purgatory tire, I guess. So it's already tubeless. I got it set up in 30 minutes. It was super simple, and I've never set up a tubeless tire, so that's just how simple it was. Some of the stuff that comes with it, and some of the stuff I'm not sure about, so comment below. It's going to come with this 3M clear tape in this shape. I don't know why, but it came with it, so let me know if this is like a down tube protector or something. I'm not sure exactly what this is. It came with a tire chalk. This is a really big SRAM, or not a tire chalk, a brake chalk. This is a really big SRAM Guide brake chalk. It's a little absurd to me, but I'll have it in my bag or in my SWAT box. This tool let me know what this tool is, because I've never seen one of these before, and I have no idea what it is, never seen it. It's just this little square with some notches. It's got some lettering. I'm not exactly sure, comment below what the heck that is. And then this kind of got me excited, because this came on the spokes of the tires, and it reads, "Warning, do not place carbon rim too close to vehicle exhaust." That leads me to think that this thing has carbon rims, which is pretty crazy for a $5,500 bike. But I'm not positive if these are carbon rims. I could not find them on any websites, even Specialized, who has these rims. Yeah. The seat is a seat. It feels really great. Who's this bike for, and should you buy it? I'd say yes. I love 27.5 long travel trail bikes. That's just my opinion, but if you want a 29er, you can get a 29er. If you like short travel, you can get short travel in both the 27.5 and the 29er. This is a size large frame, and I am 5'9", so that's just how big it is, size-wise. So this is a carbon bike, and this is going to come in at a little bit less than 30 pounds once you go tubeless. That's a great weight. It feels fantastic. For $5,500, this is a hard bike to beat, especially when it says Specialized really big on it right here. And especially when you get it from Bicycle Sports Shop with all of their great warranty info. The internal routing looks beautiful. You can see the headset. It looks really, really clean and really, really just agile. The internal routing comes out where it needs to. I haven't taken a look at the dropper post yet because this seat is fitted great for me, but I think I'm going to switch the lever for the turbine lever. I don't know, the color will not match, but it might be worth it. This isn't the best lever, but it's not terrible. It's no rockshox reverb lever, but when I'm putting too much pressure on this guy, it can be a little bit firm, and I'm not a fan of that. I'm used to a real smooth, real grippy metal lever, so I might have to change that. I'm not sure though. Other than that, yeah, it's just such a solid bike. With the GX Eagle, it feels good, it shifts good, it sounds really good. Carbon frame, real dampening, I guess. It's real supple on a lot of the jumps, or not jumps, but on a lot of the terrain, even when you're in the stiffest mode that you can be. It's got a great feeling of rigidity and kind of inactive suspension, thanks to that carbon and thanks to that new linkage setup. The flip chip, I have no idea how to work it. I don't want this bike too slack because I am running it in XC races. So this is my new carbon race bike, I guess you could say, or all mountain bike now. But yeah, I encourage anyone who can to buy this. It's not quite a starter bike, but it's the next best thing. If you're looking for an upgrade, 2018 has a great new lineup of bikes, and Specialized always likes to come out on top, and they did just that with this new stump jumper. So there are 3 different models, I guess, in the Specialized hierarchy. There is the S-Works for only $9,500, order now. There's the Expert, which is this guy, which I just went over, and there's one more down lower. I think it's got like an SLX 1x11. I'm not sure, don't quote me on that. It might have an NX 1x11, which I don't trust NX, and it's got an aluminum frame, but it's going to be a solid $3,200, I think. So this is the one I really know a good bit about. I'm not positive about the other ones. Of course, if you can afford the S-Works, go for it, but then you're looking at some Yeti Turk team builds and some Santa Cruz Nomad 4s in that same lineup. So that choice is yours, but for a $5,000 or $5,500 carbon trail bike, I think this is going to be hard to beat, and I'm looking forward to see other companies trying their luck at beating this bike. But until then, I'm the Angry Outdoorsman. This is the Specialized Stump Jumper Expert, and I wish you happy riding.